Hello everybody, this is DB Koopa 166 here with part 2 of Warriors Orochi 3 Hyper on the Nintendo Wii U, and I am hoping to get through a few parts here that I'm wanting to show off. Last time I showed the first level, which to me I don't really call it a true level, more of like just a tutorial of running around beating up enemies, and that's pretty much all. Right now I am, as you can see, I'm playing as a character named Chao, and I will be showing off the camp, which is the main hub of the game. So right here, what you can see is when you go to the pause section, the pause screen menu, whatever you want to call it, you can see the select team, change character, officer info, bonds info, preparations, distribute growth points, options, then main menu and begin battle. I'll go over the main parts or the things you truly need to worry about when it comes to this menu. First part I have to say, just to get this off, I mean, this will be a slow video. I don't really mind that because, well, when you're showing off how to play a game, it's going to be slow in the beginning. So call this my tutorial to you people. So select team. You've got pretty much right now Chao, Hanbei, and Sima Zhao, the three characters you start out with in the first level as well, or the tutorial level. And then you've got Kaguya, who is the lady who saved us from being killed by the Hydra. So right here, the little thing to really note is, depending on what of the three characters you got started will depend on what character you start as in the level, in case you want to just go and not worry about that second of switching characters at the beginning to get your main character or your main or whatever. So for me, I'm going to go with Sima Zhao, who is probably my best character, or best character right now, and probably one of my favorite characters from Dynasty Warriors. So the next thing is change character. You can see all that, but that doesn't really matter. I'll sum that up myself. Okay, that was summing up special relationships, which you see just question marks right there on the right for pretty much everybody. There is really, you'll see those open up when you meet different characters and they come to your side, and the special relationships are done by bonds, and bonds are, well, I'll get to that part later on, but pretty much you can get extra dialogue by building up those relationships, which I will explain how to later on when we unlock that. Or at least one of the ways too. One way to worry about, to strengthen bonds between characters is to go into a level and actually play with those characters, have them on the map as a CPU or on your team, and right there, things should go well, I think, for creating bonds. Right now, these four are pretty much the main four, well, the only four you can really play as right now, as I keep saying. Nothing really to worry about. You can change who you play as right here, like here, I'll switch to Hanbei instead of Chao in the camp, and, yeah, woo, okay, yeah. Hanbei. Okay, next is officer info. I'll just sum that up. Pretty much this is a good way to look at your character, see who is good to play as and all that, and, well, not good, but I mean who you would think would be good to play as just by judging by their stats, judging by their type, like Sima Zhao's power, Hanbei is wonder, we got Chao who's speed. Then what you can do is, it's Y button, move details. Right here you can see the move details, which pretty much show what combos. It's XXX, Y, well, yeah, Y, 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 YX, YXX, whatever. And also says what the EX attack is. Also talks about his attack category features. He's got hyper armor, normal or projectile attacks will not knock you back. That is another reason why I like Sima Zhao. I hate archers. Archers are the bane of my existence when it comes to Dynasty Warriors, Warriors Orochi. I've barely played Samurai Warriors, though I will be trying to get Chronicles on the DS. Had a bad experience with that, but that's beside the point. Next up is, let's show off Hanbei. Don't worry, I'll only be showing off these 4, and then I'll show off the other characters when I play as them or decide to show them off. Hanbei right here is move details. Attack category, got critical hit, heavy damage is inflicted if you land a charge attack on an enemy that has been knocked back, or spirit charge, which is press B immediately after landing an attack to produce a follow-up attack and break the enemy's guard. Very useful against a lot of officers who guard, which is a very common thing in this game, and a super annoying thing as well. Special attack, fly through the sky. Yeah, you don't have Hanbei's EX, I believe. Yeah, Samurai Warriors also get EX, if I'm right. Yeah, they do. So you don't get that until they level up. If you notice here, Sima Zhao's level 9, Ma Chao's level 3, and Hanbei's level 1. So you guys can kind of tell who I played as the most there. Right here you got Ma Chao. EX attack has not been shown yet. So you see it, it's just not there. Special attack, vault forward and kick the enemy. Attack category feature, aerial thrust. Pressing the B button while jumping will allow you to jump through the air. Your character will be immune to enemy attacks during this time. That is useful. I mean, I don't play much as Ma Chao, but that does sound very useful to me for when I decide to go through and do the most lengthy part of this, which I will show off, or I'll explain more because I don't think I mentioned it in the last video. Next up, we got aerial escape. Rather than wait for your character's attack motions to finish, you may cancel them by pressing B. That I've used with other characters, and that there is very handy, I think. So, yeah, Iron Sword, Northern Cross, Iron Spear, that's about all. And then we've got Kaguya, who is critical hit, which I mentioned before, on sidestep. Press B while strafing to allow you to move swiftly to one side while facing forward. So, if you guys don't understand what that means, what can I describe that to? Holding Z during Shell Shock in Mario Party 2. Okay, that's probably the best way that I can describe that. Next up, we got Bond's Info. This is something that I will have to focus on, and you'll have to focus on if you play this game, if you want to unlock everybody, because there are certain bonds to unlock certain characters, and sometimes those bonds have to go 3 ways, or just between 2 characters, and that did not sound right, but I don't give a crap. Sima Zhao, no special relationships. Hanbei and Ma Chao, same, but you press A on them, and you can go through C, and you can just see a lot of question marks everywhere. Question marks. There's Ma Chao. Sima Zhao, who doesn't have a bond with himself. Maybe if Amir was involved, but don't need to worry about that now. Other 1, no one. Other 2, where Kaguya is. Yeah, these are all the characters, guys. All these will be showing characters in the future. Samurai 2, Samurai 3, Hanbei there, and yeah. Nothing too much else. I'll tell you the main way that I'll be increasing bonds, which is a bit of a... It's not a cheap way because it's in the game, just that it's very less time... Well, yeah, it's very less time-oriented. You can just do it very quickly. Next up is preparations, where I'll go and show this off. I don't have... Yeah, I've only got iron swords. Yeah. Okay, right here, I don't really use Dragon Spleen because, to tell the truth, I prefer just level up the Musou gauge. As you see, increases Musou gauge plus 3. That will level up the more you, not the more you get the item exactly. I'm not exactly sure how that works. I will get back to you people on that. Just that it does level up the more you get through the game. You open item boxes, and yeah. You can only have 1 of each item on each person, but once you get a single item, you can use that on everybody if you want, which I'll use with an attack boost and a defense boost, which is mainly what I do. Let's take a look at these characters. We've only got 1-star weapons, which are pretty much crap. So, distribute growth points, I will be using this quite a bit as well, but I will try to keep my characters a bit more balanced than I usually do. So that means Sima Zhao will go up to level 10. Hanbei, yeah, as you guys can't tell already, I should probably explain. Distributing growth points is how to make characters level up outside of battle. You get growth points on various things, which I will show off after this next level. There's a screen that shows you how many growth points you get, along with how many crystals you get, or gems, whatever it is, the currency. Which I will also show that off because I think I got some money from the last level due to the triple attacks I did. Hanbei, let's level Hanbei up. 3, 4, 5. Ma Chao, let's go 3, 4, 5. We have enough to level them up a bit more. 6. No, let's just go to 6 for that. Yep, and then Sima Zhao goes to level 11. So, level 11, level 6, level 6. Good enough for me. I always save after I do that. It's a habit, and after I screwed myself over when I played this game on the Xbox by doing so many things, then dying in a level, and you have to go back to the main menu, and it doesn't save. So, always remember save. Now to show off the camp itself. You've got these random people here, foot soldiers, or corporal as this is, talk about the game and all that. Nothing too much, just stating the obvious for now. Weapons dealer. Yes, Hanbei is so cool. He can talk to the weapons dealer with his right ear. So, weapons dealer, pretty much, yeah, you can purchase weapons, you can level up weapons, and you use the lottery, and that, yeah, if you guys want to read this, then just pause and read, but I'll just sum it up right here. You can purchase weapons, which I will be doing right here. Sima Zhao, let's get him his Wolf's Fang. Then let's go to Ma Chao, get him his Battle Spear, which has a few slots. I'll explain what slots really are in this. Then Hanbei, we have enough for the Pole Star, so let's go with that as well. We will now go to Weapon Fusion. Pardon me. And let's start fusing weapons. While I do this, I will explain what it is. Pretty much what Weapon Fusion is you see right there how Ma Chao has Frenzy, and it's got those weird crystal shapes there and all that. The 4 of them empty right there. And what happens with those is those are slots to put into your weapon to improve the character. Right there, his Frenzy is a level 1, and I'll explain what these are when we get more of them. Just that well, you know what, I will actually show what Frenzy is just to give an example. Increased damage inflicted by special attacks. Special attacks on this is, yeah, charge attack is X, so special attack is the right bumper or R button. I'm sorry, I'll be calling it bumper, so you guys can just, go jump off a cliff if you don't agree with me, and if you want to cause some spam fights in my videos, okay? I don't care, I'll call it a bumper. I really don't care. So, let's level this up, which also takes money, as you can tell. Thankfully, just 1 slot, or 2, yeah, the first slot is 100, second slot is 150, depending on what weapon you transfer over and all that. So, his Battle Spear now has Frenzy, and 7 open slots. We got Sima Zhao, who we will go with this. Always keep slots open until you know exactly what you want for a character. Cavalier sucks, and just... Okay, you guys can disagree with me if you want, but I hate Cavalier. I just hate using that. It is completely useless to me. Sure, I ride on a horse, but I'm not going to fight while on horseback. I'm going to go through and get from point A to point B and only attack if there's a group of enemies in the way, but it's mostly just cut them down. I'm not going to stick around on a horse and fight. I really don't see much of a point to that. You've got a horse to get to someone who's dying quickly. That's how I look at it. Other people can play it their way. That's how I focus on it myself. Next up, we've got Hanbei. Hanbei will not get anything cool because Hanbei only has open slots that you can move to the Pole Star. Also, I forgot to mention is you want to go with first weapon that you want to put the slots or the attributes into. You pick that one first, and you pick the second one that has the attributes that you want to add on. If it has no attributes and it's completely blank, then it'll just be one slot, as I've shown 3 times here. Next up we have, let's see here. Next up we have, let's go back here, and this will take a little bit because the loading screen, but Network Assistant, this is online play of Masu Battlefields, which I'll just explain myself. Online play, very self-explanatory. Masu Battlefields that people make that you can play online. That's pretty much what it is. I have yet to do Masu Battlefields, Masu, whatever you want to call it. I'll call it Masu right now. I'll probably change the name later on with how I pronounce it, but whatever. With those, I have not done any of those before. I've tried messing around in them, but I think that things could be a bit smoother. I mean, sure as heck is no Halo Reach or Halo 4 Forge or Halo 3, whatever. Sure is not as smooth as a Forge mode to me. Though it is, you pick a level and you just do what you want. You could put, for all you Dynasty Warriors fans, you could just put, like, I think like 20 Lu-Bus against your one character, if you wanted. And then you just play through like that, even though I don't know why the heck you'd want to do that. Whatever. So let's go to stage selection. There isn't much else to explain right now until we unlock more things. Okay, this is the level selection. This may seem a bit confusing to some of you, unless you can think about it when, like, if you can think of how it's supposed to be right now. It will become much more clear the more I go through the game. So Chapter 1, I can only do this Battle of Yiling, summarizing it using the Mystic Kaguya's power to travel through time, rescue your friends who were previously killed at Yiling. Pretty much that's Chao, whose friends died, which, if you guys didn't see my last video, please go see my last video. Okay, Slaying of the Hydra, we were there, and we could go back, but that would be complete suicide at our level, so let's not, and say we did not in the first place. Battle of Yiling, let's go with who's selected, who is the recommended team in the first place. You can do selected or recommended. And right here, difficulty, I don't care what you guys say or anything. When you're playing with lower characters, always start with easy or normal. If you want to try Chaos with a level 10 character as your highest, by all means go ahead. Just that this game, at this point, is not as broken as some characters of past Dynasty Warriors games are or were. I've got a friend who's clued me in on Dynasty Warrior games I haven't played, or ones that I've barely played but don't know the points and all that. As I believe I mentioned in the first video, he's the person I'm hoping, if he does get a Wii U, that he can do some co-op stuff and I can show that off for you guys, because I don't trust randoms, okay? Because you could just be going normal, just peachy king for your day through the game, and then your random teammate with no way to talk to him or anything, they just die. Or you think they're going over and helping, like a person who can't die in your, in the level, or else you fail, but instead they're swimming in a river, doing nothing. So I don't trust randoms on this game. I'm sorry, I don't. Halo 4 is one thing, but not on this. So yeah, let's go to the level, and I will quiet down for this cutscene.
過去へ戻る。女仙かぐやが示した驚くべき力。到底信じられるものではない。だが、馬長はそれを受け入れた。かつて馬長は仲間と共に幼者に滅ぼされた職を脱出していた。しかし、医療に至ったところで妖魔の襲撃を受けてしまう。そして仲間にかばわれ、ただ一人生き延びたのだった。今度こそ皆で生き延び、馬長の思いがかぐやの神秘の力を受け、時を飛ぶ。彼らは時を超え、過去へと戻った。
ここは医療戻ったのか。
さようにございます。ここは馬長様の過去でございます。
ならばなすべきは一つ。いざ。
So yeah, this first level is kind of around Ma Chao saving his friends. As you guys probably read, heard, if you understand Chinese, or I don't exactly know if it's Chinese or Japanese. I'm sorry, I took Spanish for 2 years in school and I failed both, okay? I suck at foreign languages, people. Please don't hate me for that. If you hate me, then, well, stop watching my videos. Okay, actually don't stop. You can give me a thumbs down, but still give me at least a view or two. So Battle of Yiling. So this is this part right here, preparations. We've got their weapons right there, as you can see. We've got their stats as well at their current levels. Set missions. Defeat 600 enemies plus 3 officers. Not that hard. I mean, yeah, it's not that hard, so I'll accept that. Only one that you can do right now. You can go through the army info, see who is where and all that. You got Sima Zhao, which is who I'm starting out with after all. Ma Tang, Ma Dai, Kaguya, Ma Jiu. Sorry for pronunciation errors. Kiyomori, who you guys will see, I think you saw him in the last video as well. He had a speaking part, which doesn't matter because, well, I don't know. I don't care about him. Pardon me, everybody, if I'm sounding a bit off. It's not my throat going, it's something stuck in my throat, and I'm trying to drink some soda to help that. I mean, I could drink water, but tell the truth, water is so bland. But yeah, back on track, we got team info, which is right there. Pretty much same stuff from earlier, just shown in a better way. Options, yep. This is all the options. Nothing really. I gotta make sure I got this right. Okay, yeah, I got that right, okay. You can return to camp if there's a little screw up, like you didn't have the right characters. Return main menu, I don't know why you'd really do that in the first place. Then you got begin battle. So everybody, let's begin the battle. This will be a long video after all, and I truly don't care. So, let's go to battle. Load it. Oh, getting a drink right now. Sorry about that. Wow, that actually feels better. Okay, so, I've explained the map before, so I probably don't need to do that right now. So, now I'm going to explain how you, well, I don't know. I'm just going to explain how you beat this level, I guess, while I do it myself. So, pretty much, if you want the short version that's very unappealing for the game, then cut down every enemy in your way while you go down to that glowing green spot at the bottom. But if you want the story, then, well, watch the cutscenes. So yeah, right now, this is a good battle, I'd say, for a beginning part. I mean, the levels don't really. Whoa, why was I attacking my own guys? The game, like, there are some hard levels here and there sprinkled in, or ones that I find very annoying, but they're not that bad. I mean, the harder ones are in the end, like a real game should, but sometimes the difficulty of a level is just not really a gentle incline, it's more of a... How can I explain it? Let's give a good analogy. Start math class, let's say junior in high school. You start math class and everything's easy. They're just explaining things like 2 plus 2 equals 4, 2 plus 3 equals 5, and then next thing is what's the square root of pi times x to the 5th power, or something like that. So sometimes it has that, though some people will say, oh, those are easy levels. Well, some people struggle on some easier things. I, on the other hand, do struggle on some of the easier things, though some harder things I find very simple, but we'll see. Sometimes I like to twist my way around and bend the rules, so to say. And, here we go. Kuno-Ochi. Kuno-Ochi means, if I'm right, female ninja. That's the translation of it to English. As you see, she's got red glowing around her. That means she's powered up. That is very bad. Means that I can't take her out with just one attack, but I can still surf on her like a surfboard across the level. And she gave me a weapon, thank you, Kuno-Ochi. And if you guys aren't reading for some odd reason, Kuno-Ochi was under the spell of Kiyomori, yeah. So, Kiyomori brainwashed her somehow. You guys will probably figure out what's going on within the next few levels. Okay, and then we've got this guy here with all of his horse guys, which I really hate horses. And, jeez, the horses in this game are so annoying. Like, seriously, they piss me the freak off. Okay, so, let's use this just to clear out this area in front of us, and let's switch to Mod Chat, whatever his name is. I can't remember people's names all of a sudden because I have a brain fart, and I'm too focused on wanting to play as Sima Zhao, so I gotta learn to play as everybody else. You guys will see me struggle while trying to play as difficult characters, like, my least favorite is a little girl named Gracia, who... she's way too close up for me. She's gotta be, like, in your face for all this. If other people like her... oh, cutscene. Okay, you've got to be pretty badass to come to a battlefield with a giant paintbrush and pretty much dominate, I guess. And I'm being dominated by these annoying characters. Let's just use your spear and dance around like Keelik from Soul Calibur. Yeah, do that. Yep, as you guys can see, there's some frame rate drop, or whatever you want to call it. It was kind of, well, it was a port from other game systems, but edited quite a bit, so I guess the port would make it a bit laggy here and there, but I don't really mind. It's not too bad. So yeah, and right there you see his EX, which is very, well, destructive. Give him a ×2 and there you go. So yeah, what was I saying before? I forget, so I won't really worry too much about that. Here we've got... Yep. That is his Masu, or special, whatever you want to call it. His signature attack that is just devastating. Let's destroy this guy who is right here. Nope. You gotta love hitting the triggers when you get attacked and get juggled, because that is probably the best way to get out with your health. So let's see here. Just get going. You know what? Screw this. I'm surfing my way out. I know I probably missed a few stat boosting items, but I don't care about those at this point because, well, I'm freaking level 11 or 12. I'm kind of overpowered right now in the first place. So don't worry too much about these guys. They're really just generic officers. You will know when you see the characters that are main to the story, like Orochi. She is a main character from Samurai Warriors. She's I don't really know how to relate, like how to compare her to modern day. She's not a stalker. She is, I don't know. No, not a... I don't know much about the characters besides what a friend talks to me about and tells me, which I am very grateful for. But, I don't really know what to compare her to. The only thing that comes to my mind is, I don't know. Well, whatever. I'll be playing as her in the future. Actually, I might actually play as her in the next level, just to show her off, though I won't be doing that. Oh no, Santa Claus's brother in green died. No. What will we do? If you guys can't tell, there's going to be something to do about that. I mean, the game's all about time travel, so if you guys can't tell already. So there will be something to do about that, and let's see if I can't get... Yep, right there, speed up. That is what I was hoping for. That is probably the only reason why I'll stick around all these guys, is to hope that one of them drops a speed up. Right now I got a little under 30, better defeat this guy at least. You know what? I'm actually going to do this and get myself some more money, because money makes the world go round. Let's make sure we get... I didn't get that officer, but it doesn't matter too much. I'll right to that. Oh wait, we did get him. Good. Even though that my speed boost is gone, but let's see if I can't get another one. Wow, nothing. Through that whole, like, 3 waves of enemies at once and nothing. Okay, forget this. I'm just gonna run. So, yeah. Trying to think of what I could say here. Sorry that I haven't really posted this video in a while. I mean, I kinda was distracted because I got WWE 2013, and I'm thinking of doing a Universe Mode series in that as well. Maybe do a universe mode on the weekends. Weekend wrestling or something like that. No, just do some, do a huge video about, ooh, hold on, got to tap the button as quickly as possible and destroy that guy. So yeah, I'll probably do that if anybody wants it. Probably say in the comments if you guys are interested in seeing something like that. I unlocked everybody. I've unlocked pretty much everything, so, and I got all the DLC. I don't want to step on any toes like We Capture the Frag or Teaming Tubby Emu. I mean, those guys are two guys that I do kind of look up to and look forward to their videos when it comes to WWE, because those guys are pretty good. I mean, if you guys want to know who I look up to as Let's Players, I would have to say Runaway Guys when it comes to that, the Creatures when it comes to just more miscellaneous stuff, and We Capture the Frag and Teaming Tubby Emu as for WWE stuff, because, well, even with all these webisodes that WWE posts, these guys come up with better stories and stuff for their game than WWE does these days, which those guys are kind of diehard fans, it seems. And of course they come up with interesting ideas, I would think. Everyone can come up with interesting ideas if you just work with it. But it just, I don't know. Oh yeah, by the way, in case you guys notice that my voice is different, I got the idea to use my second laptop to record my voice, then transfer that over onto my other laptop, which is recording the game right now as we speak. Well, as I speak, and you guys are probably sleeping or picking your nose or maybe even taking a shower at this time. But well, this is what I'm doing. It's 10:15 my time, which is East Coast. East Coast, what's up? But actually, I kind of prefer West Coast, but I moved over here for school. As if that really matters to me right now. And I am being destroyed, and I should probably, Yukimura! I will fight pole arm with pole arm, and you will die because I jab you in the back with my big staff. With a spike. But yeah. So yeah, my mumbling and all that. Not really aside, but yeah, I'm trying to remember what I was getting to, those are the people that I look forward to. As I said, Runaway Guys, seriously, Chugga Conroy, Nintendo Capri Sun, and Proton John. I mean, those guys are great, and they're probably the biggest influence for me wanting to do Let's Plays right now. And I know I did that lame call out Chugga Conroy for Mario Party and all that, but I don't know. I would like to do that, and then I learned that he moved like a month or two ago, so he's not in Florida anymore. Kinda sucks. You know what? If I'm in Florida, I don't know, I'm in Florida, would I still be considered East Coast or South Coast? I don't know, Florida Coast, I don't know, but whatever. But yeah, Chugga Conroy, I was hoping to call him out for Mario Party and all that, because I kind of find myself as a pretty good Mario Party player, not to toot my horn or anything, but I've been playing Mario Party since the first one, and when I was younger, I kind of found the drive to play that because of an older brother who always looked down on me, and I highly doubt he'll see these videos, so, big bro, you suck major dick. Okay? Okay, you guys can tell our relationship right there. But whatever. I don't know. I'm trying to think here of what else, though, to say about those guys. Chugga Conroy, Proton John, I kind of recently got into his stuff, though. I think he's done with doing Superman 64, which is awesome. Call out to him, call out to all three of the Runaway Guys. Those guys are awesome. Keep up the great work and all that. Nintendo Capri Sun, I actually forgot you had another Oh, I am being screwed over by this guy with prayer beads. Yeah, I don't want that. I don't want that. And Kaguya ruined my Masu by knocking him out of my way. Forget this, I'm using Honda to finish it up. There we go. But yeah, I kind of look up to those guys as inspiration for wanting to do this. I mean, I spent money so I can bring videos to people, bring my very retarded and obnoxious humor and overdone humor like Call Out 2 and all that. I mean, that's overdone. But I don't care. So yeah, I should probably wrap it up because here you go. We've got this part.
その時の俺たちは死んでいて、ああ、降参、わけがわからないよ。いかなる方法であれ、我らは救われた。かっこれよりは、それがしも共に戦おう。
忍びが術にかかるとは名目ない。がっつり働きますんでお許しを。
しかし、コーチュー殿のことは無念であった。本当に救う方法はなかったのであろうか。
Alright, now to cutscene.
本当に過去に戻れるとはね。このまま幼女の出現前まで戻っちゃうわよ。そうすれば。それは叶いません。過去へ戻るには今ここにあり、かつその時にも存在した方、その方の過去と今を結ぶ存在の意思をたどる必要がございます。これは細い糸をよすがに大河を渡るがごとくの行為ですが、かの幼女の出現という現象は世界を乱し、時の川に荒波を生んでおります。縁の糸はその波を貫くこと叶いません。旋回の同胞が幼者討滅の方策を探っておりますれば、今は救える方々をお救い申し上げ、お味方を増やされますよう。幼女の出現は阻止できないのか。それならかぐやさんの言う通り仲間を増やしていくのが良さそうだね。そうすると小田原城の確保が優先かな。戦略上の拠点にできるし、仲間にできる人もたくさんいそうだし。でも俺たちが知ってる歴史だと妖魔に包囲されて陥落しちゃうんだよね。小田原城の陥落を防ぐには俺と芝生さんも過去に戻らないとかな。で、芝生さんは上田城、俺は洞口を守る。馬上さんにも動いてもらおう。そうすると敵の目は分散するでしょ。その隙に小田原城をいただきってね。前の歴史だとまともに救援しようとして失敗したんだよね。なんでこんな感じでよろしく。
Okay, that cutscene aside, we've got new characters. We've got Ma Dai, Ping Day, and Kuna Ochi. Right here is where I'll explain what you get here. Results, time, team KOs, experience acquired through all that, gems acquired, then crystals acquired. I'm surprised I got one crystal though, but I think you get one through that level anyway because I've always gotten one there, at least. That right there shows pretty much, I guess, the records for this. Bonuses is where the growth points come in, as you can see there. Difficulty, I did easy. I did easy, so 200 missions cleared, 100 max combo, 100. I didn't get much of a combo. Growth points acquired, total growth points, you got 10,179. There's no record to that when it comes to levels, but for the results there are. Very cool there. new weapons, Iron Sword, Northern Cross, Iron Spear. Then we got, wow, we got two of the same armor, Tangia armor. As you guys can see, decreased damage taken from enemy projectile attacks. That's weird that we got a +2 and a +4, but it is +4 anyway, is all that we really focus on. So, edit points and all that, I'll get into all this later on. Then we've got cards, which I'll get into those later on as well, when we get a lot of characters. I'll probably do a side video after I beat the game, showing those off. Kaguya, congratulating you for doing her challenge, completing it. Battle of Uda, I can't speak. Battle of Ueda Castle is now available. Battle of Donko. Wallpaper of Ma Dai. Ping Day. Orochi. New costume for Ma Chao. Interesting stuff. Right. So, that is that for this. I'll resume my stories in my next part, which I'll probably record right after this. We have been going, we've been going 46:12, and yeah, not bad, I guess. So, I will let you guys go and talk to you guys next time. Still no outro. I still can't think of a single outro that would work without ripping people off. So, I will talk to you guys later. Next time, we will do Warriors Orochi 3 Hyper, and we will go to one of those 2 unlocked levels, which I will decide, because I'll probably have this recorded before you guys even get to see this video. So, goodbye, and good luck, everybody.